Big part of crypto. What's the second best? There is no second best.
Oh, good morning, good morning. We gotta wake up. And I don't have buttons to do it. So I'm just gonna slap myself. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Craziest Crypto Show on YouTube. And we had a long night last night, didn't we? We had a long night last night. How's it going, guys? How's it going? We got Danny here, Super Danny in the house. How's it going, Super Danny? We got Crypto Quint. We got G Dog. We have D's Nuts. Cliff, how you doing, Cliff? How you doing? Strawberry Dragons, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon in the morning. Good morning. Yes, buttons are back. Let's go. Oh my God. Crazy night last night with the Chaos crew, guys. I had to ban 2 people because I couldn't stop calling people dicks. I couldn't stop being dicks.
I heard you got kicked out of a lens crafters.
What the hell, guys?
I walked in to pick up my fucking glasses. I could have stopped calling people dicks.
So they kicked you out?
Yeah. And then the manager called me a dumbass. Like it's my dad and shit. Shut up! You can go to Jolly Park Donuts, take a tour of shit for all I care.
That was fun. You guys were part of that last night. Good times. I had to ban 2 people. It sucks. But it is what it is. So guys, just ask you, please don't be a dick over there. But it's only $15 a month if you want to join the Chaos crew. Just don't be a dick, man. Just don't be a dick. All right, guys. All right. So yeah, we do have some fun things to cover this morning. We do have another clip from Trump this morning talking about some fun things. President Xi trip is delayed. Let's see what Doomberg had to say about that.
Making headlines around the world, President Trump says he asked China to delay his summit with Xi Jinping for about 1 month, citing the need to oversee the war in Iran. And the Oval
He probably also wants to make sure he has time for his attendance at the Mar-a-Lago summit for his Trump coin. Coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences.
office yesterday, he also spoke about Cuba.
I'll be having the honor of taking Cuba. That'd be good. That's a big honor.
He looks tired too, man.
Taking Cuba in some form, yeah. Taking Cuba. I mean, whether I free it, take it, I think I could do anything I want with it.
Meanwhile, car maker Audi expects new SUV models and costs.
All right. Screw Audi. But yeah, that was a little clip I had from this morning. Also, if you guys weren't hanging out with us last night, we were up last night trading, making a little bit of money with a bunch of man, there's a bunch of opportunities last night. If you guys weren't in there, Pippin fell like 55%. It was crazy. So we were swinging on Pippin. We had a bunch of other opportunities in the markets. I think someone said something about Swiftcoin. Yes, we were there when that thing freaking peaked. That thing ran up like 10-20% in the middle of the night. Let's take a look and see how that's doing this morning. For those who got in on that. A lot of fun things. Oh man, was Peak literally this other project called Peak? We haven't talked about that in a while. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them that moved last night. It was a good time. So we didn't get any sleep before all the dick slapping went on, man. Oh jeez. We do have about 5 minutes to do the open bell, guys. Good morning. Not enough chaos. Never enough. There's never enough. Pippin is pimpin'. Let's take a look and see what the order. What's going on with the charts this morning? I actually got to pull up my charts, man. They crashed. What the hell? All right, a bunch of coins we were looking at last night. There's Pippin. Boom, back up to 19 cents from fall down to 15 cents. Some of us got that 15, nice and juicy 15 last night. Again, if you were hanging out with the Chaos crew, man, you would have hit this. Still waiting to see if this is going to play out by the bottom or not, but it looks like it is. It looks like a nice, clean double bottom on Pippin. Again, it respected that previous bottom down to about 15 cents. And, it's playing it into it right now. Interesting, of course, on Pippin. Loves to do these 40-50% moves before, of course, making its way back up. What else we got? What else we got going on this morning? Bitcoin did fall and lose 75,000. Of course, you guys know. I'm tired of winning, man. Can we just stop this?
We're gonna win so much,
Can we just stop
you may
this?
even get tired of winning. I'm gonna say, please, please.
I am so damn tired of winning. Of course, last night, guys, I said baseline bear. I didn't think we were going to get past 77K. We didn't get up there. We didn't get close. All right, let's see what we got. We pretty much trailed our bear target into the about halfway down the bottom. We didn't touch the trend line, which I thought we would, though. So that's nice that we didn't at least touch down here. Still possibly do that today. Again, we are going to be talking about, I guess, talking with Pal tomorrow. So markets usually like to, go a little bit sideways or a little bit down right before the big man speaks. And then, of course, react after his speech. So more than likely, we're going to pretty much see everyone on good behavior or a little bit of a sell-off today. So that's what I'm expecting. And again, we haven't had a real pullback in Bitcoin, like a real pullback. And yesterday, of course, still counted as a green day, right? Green day. That would have been 8 days in a row. Today would be the 9th if it continues. And so far, it is not green. So we needed a pullback. I've been saying it for days. We've needed a pullback. This is not healthy. But I do like where we're at. I think we can still range here between 68 and 72, 74 again, and still be very bullish for the month of March. All right. So we got about 2 minutes to get on over there, guys. I am so freaking tired. We stayed up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning last night, hanging out with the Chaos crew. Chicago River is green right now, says Cliff. Yeah. Happy Patty's Day, I guess. Who celebrates Patty Day? That should have been the real thing. The real pull from today. Do we pass the Clarity Act in 2026? That was the pull I threw up here at the beginning of the day. And looks like so far you guys are saying yes. So get your votes in if you don't think we're going to pass that before the end of the year. Poly market right now still trailing at about 60%. I think this morning. And it's still early, man. It's still early. I am. I should have stayed in bed, damn it. I should have stayed in bed. I cannot wake up today, guys. Cannot wake up today. All right. 73,700 on Bitcoin. Let's take a look and see how the I think we already know, guys. 23 right now on the Fear and Greed before the stock market opens. Ended yesterday in 23. Oh wow, 22 now. It's up a point. Or down a point on Extreme Fear and Greed right now on the stock market. Daddy's coming in with the belt. Ooh, crypto's coming up though. Now sitting at 28 in fear. The highest we've seen this in like 2 months. Crazy. And again, this is all before the market opens in about a minute and a half. We have a little bit of time. Easy says, we know. You miss Shilling, pal. I've been watching Pal for too damn long, man. I'm just used to him. I'm just so used to him. I don't know how I'm going to deal with Warsh yet. It's better than, what is it? Was it? No, Kevin Warsh, right? Yeah, Kevin. There's too many damn Kevins. The other Kevin I was worried about because Hassett. Yeah, Hassett was a wet blanket. Let's see what else we got here. On to work, says Danny. Good day at work at the Fiat Factory. Good luck. Pimpin' is pimpin'. Yes, money laundering coin. Money laundering coin, says Crypto Quint. Shit. Yep. And we are going to be, of course, building up the bingo sheet today if we get a free moment. This is what we did last time for PAL. It's been a long time, man. What is it? We haven't had a PAL meeting since January. All right, we'll see. We'll see what we get out of there. All right, guys, we got to get on over there. Speaking of which, I'm falling asleep. Doomberg, of course, ringing the bell right now.
5 Eastern, only on Bloomberg.
Doomberg.
$1 industry.
Oh man, somebody stop me. I cannot wake up, guys. I'm just warning you. No, coffee can bring me back to life this morning. All right, 24 seconds. Here we go. Ring the bell.
0.5% gain
so I can go back to bed.
Futures, the same is true for the Nasdaq and the Russell 2000. This even as we see oil rising again today. I guess it's only $102 a barrel for Brent and not even $100 a barrel for WTI. So maybe that's some cold comfort. This is really cool. TC Energy, TRC is it TRP? TRP, ringing the bell at New York Stock Exchange. I was just looking at their stock, and it's doubled over the last 5 years, but it's absolutely soaring this year. It's up another 17%. They do energy infrastructure, moving around sort of things like liquefied natural gas, and people want that, obviously, right now. Also very cool is that Merlin Labs is ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange, and Matt George, who you see, at the NASDAQ market side, Matt George, who you see here, will be on our program in just about 1 hour's time. They develop autonomous technology for planes, and that's not just like autopilot, like, you know, the blow-up doll in an airplane, but actually for like fighter jet kind of planes. So very advanced.
And just wanted to make clear, it was the adult at the center. The CEO isn't the small toddler.
Yes, not the kid. Not the kid.
That'd be very surprising. Some of the stocks I'm watching this morning, NVIDIA, only moving up 0.25%. They unveiled a suite of partnerships. They plan to build chips for everything from robots to data centers.
The robots are coming.
The company targeting $1 trillion in sales through 2027. They saw an initial move higher after that, but Matt, how much of it is already priced in? So not a whole lot of action this morning.
Yeah, $1 trillion is a great number to throw around, but if you do the math and figure out that that was already in the plans, it's not as exciting. IBM, speaking of, it was among the firms that partnered with NVIDIA to improve AI data sets. It also just closed an $11 billion deal to acquire data streaming platform Confluent. This is another thing that we already knew about, but all the admin has been done. We're going to sit down with the CEO, though, of IBM in just a few minutes' time. Arvind Krishna will join the program. Right? Texas lead portfolio strategist Jack Janasiewicz. And Jack, I wonder where you see...
We'll give you a minute, Jack.
Where you see values that maybe the rest of the market has overlooked. Have we thrown anything out, any babies out with the bathwater, so to speak?
Yeah, and I think a lot of that comes back to really the tech space, because right now, to us, it's really acting more of the defensive sector, right? You've had a pretty substantial derating, so the valuations have come down. I still look at the things that I think after COVID, investors were looking for in those defensive names. You know, big margins, still healthy cash flow, no debt on the balance sheet, buying back stock, going through that whole list. You know, those things are still, I think, superior relative to the rest of the market. So maybe we've discounted tech to a point where that's something to rotate back into from a defensive perspective. That way you're still at least invested in the market. So if we do get the taco trade in effect, the market pops, you still have upside, but at the same time, you get a little bit of a cushion if this longer, higher for longer for oil continues to play itself out and pulls the,
more capital rotating into
even
tech,
tech's doing better,
software
of the market if there's nowhere to hide, because maybe the AI concerns are still very real for them. And with that, Bank of America, their latest fund manager survey showed cash levels jumping from 3.4% to 4.3% in March. That's the biggest increase since the pandemic. Is cash a better place to be hiding out right now? Do you want to be hiding out on the sidelines?
Yeah, it's tough right now from a portfolio perspective, because the concern obviously with the bond market could be that if it starts to price in the inflationary impulse, you'll start to see bond yields rise, so you're not going to be able to hide out there. Gold really hasn't been doing much in this recent sell-off. Maybe you get a little bit of the Bitcoin diversification here, but I think in general, some of the things that we would tend to look for from a diversification perspective for a defensive positioning in the portfolio isn't really helping. And so I think cash is one way to think about it, but I think maybe it's just a general rotation within the portfolio to maybe take a little bit out of the cyclical sector, move more back to the growth side of the equation. And that includes maybe moving from small caps to large caps, moving away from international back to US, maybe tilting a little bit in emerging markets to China and to Latin America, those sort of things. I think that's maybe the better way to play it right now.
When
we go.
Talk about the potential for President Trump, for the U.S. to find an off-ramp and take it quickly, how do you feel like markets would react if you heard President Trump say, you know what, we've won? I mean, he said that many times, and we're out.
Yeah. He said it. He said he said we won. It's over, but it's gonna take more than a week. Why? What?
Control over the Straits of Hormuz. That's never going to change. Does the political calculus now suddenly shift? Because Iran has basically shown that they can take the global economy hostage, and they're doing it through the use of oil in this case. So that perspective really doesn't change. So does that put a little bit of a premium back into the energy space? And as a result, maybe prices don't necessarily return to $60 where we were prior to this. And we have a little bit of a step function higher.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. Everyone's going to defend it a little bit. Okay. All right, let's take a look and see what Kramer's yapping about. More NVIDIA.
And now Amazon stock itself has done nothing. Okay. NVIDIA stock has done something. But why are people not saying, you know what, I want to take my numbers much higher? And that's why the stock's unchanged. None of these analysts just said, I'm taking. I mean, look, Ben Righteous was the guy who really just said, you know what, the numbers are too low. Why is he right? And the other guys, what are they doing?
I'm looking at the Barclays desk note today. Not sure the $1 trillion number really does anything to help alleviate concerns. We won't know the answer to peak capex for a while. Again, we search for the positive catalyst as it wasn't blowout earnings and it wasn't a deep look into 27 at GTC. So there is still some skepticism out there, Jim. By the way, you mentioned SK Hynix. They do see the memory shortage lasting maybe until 2030.
Oh, damn!
They have every right to be able to say that, but I do think that Sanjay Mehrotra at Micron will have something to say about it. He's building a factory that's probably the biggest in the United States, other than the LNG factories that are being built in Illinois.
Worse news every day. We just talked about last week, Jensen Huang saying that they're not going to do a new gaming chip, a new gaming GPU, which they've done every single year. This year, they're not going to do one, and probably not next year now as well, as they focus more on AI chips and development. And if TSMC and everything else gets shut down on Taiwan with a possible invasion, then the whole world's going to be at a standstill for 2030. I mean, depending on how long World War III lasts. Hopefully, we don't see that crap, guys. I really do. All right, let's see what else we got in the overall sentiment right now in crypto. And, of course, the markets. What did we open up to, guys? Let's take a look at, Stock and Fear and Greed Index. All right, so we just saw 22 on the Fear and Greed Index before the market opened. Still holding third 22. Fear and Greed for crypto was sitting at a 24, I believe, right? 28. 28. Now back at Fear. Traditional fear. We haven't been back to the traditional fear since I think January. It's kind of crazy. And then let's get back into the Dixie. The Dixie under 100. Yes, it is. Thank God. It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. Hopefully this holds into tomorrow's meeting with Powell. We do have, of course, allegedly the Clarity Act being met right now. Today, some point, I think like 2 o'clock is their scheduled meetings, usually on Tuesday. We haven't had one of those meetings in like 3 or 4 weeks. It's been pretty much a sustained, prolonged, the talks that just haven't continued. I'm stumbling over myself this morning, guys. Trying to wake up from last night. If you guys didn't catch me in the very, very open of my live stream, we had to kick someone out. I had to kick 2 people out, actually, last night. I just asked you guys, don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick over on the Patreon. It's only $15 a month. But just don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. All right, moving on. 99.5 on the Dixie right now. And then, how's the Crypto Bubbles doing? How are we doing this morning? Looks like Siren and River are running right now. Siren's up 1,000%. We just talked about that last night. Just like, since NVIDIA had that conference, I'm like, what's going to be the next AI coin? Is it we're going to find the next Siren, the next Freya, and Siren, of course, does another 1,000%. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. That's nuts. All right, as of this morning, while we were sleeping, probably. Yep, while we were sleeping. Crazy. Let's do this on the. Okay, I'm looking at the 3 month. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the 3 month. It's only at 20%. I cannot wake up this morning, guys. We were up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. All right. So Zcash is up 14%. Looks like we have a couple pullbacks here. Pepe is up down 9%. That just moved like 21% yesterday morning. River also made like a 20% move yesterday as well. Picoin, thank God that thing should be coming back down. That thing's not worth anything in my opinion, but we'll see. That thing is so controversial. Tau, 7% down on Tau. I know some of you guys in my community do love Tau. It's a great project, of course. Bit tensor. Let's take a look and see what's going on in the weekly. Are there any opportunities here? Looks like we do have Picoin. It's the only thing oversold right now. Again, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pull. It's down more than 15%. Morpho is the closest thing we have to a 15% off range. Morpho 10% on the day, on the weekly here. We're looking at on the monthly, a pullback of at least 30-40%, and there's nothing in sight. Not a damn thing, guys. It is oversold right now here on the monthly. Everything, of course, is still chopping back up, and it looks like we're starting to round off that bottom. Yeah, this could be it. Is this the final bottom? We'll see how Powell's meeting goes. We'll see how the market open is in April. We'll see how the markets take the Bitcoin conference in 2026 in the end of April, and of course, the days just kind of go on by and it's like the same shit, different day. All right, let's see what else we have here. Looking at the top 200, anything really moving here on the day? Pippin. Again, I've already mentioned Pippin. Still holding 47% of its losses from yesterday, but it did fall last night. We were, of course, trading it. We were swing trading it last night. It was a good time. 55 to 60% off, I think, on the major move on that. That's an insane drop. If you guys haven't seen that chart this morning, I already showed it this morning. But yeah, we were playing this last night. That was a good time. It's a good time. And for it to get back to resistance right now, it's still like 100%. So, I mean, you didn't miss a move if you want to get back in on Pippin. We're just looking at an entry somewhere lower. That's all I'm going to say there. All right. What else we got? We got Venice down about 9% today, and we got ADI down about 8% as well. Seeker. I've been talking about Seeker in a minute. Seeker was definitely one of my picks. We've been, of course, been in and out of that coin for a while. Now down 7% on the day. Could be a good entry on Seeker right now. What else we got? Anything else on the weekly? Is there anything oversold that beside what I'm just talking about? Kite's still oversold. Kite's been oversold for a while. Nothing really new there. It's a pretty new token as well. It just launched, like a month or two ago? Yeah, so I'm not really surprised. Still trying to find its bottom since its launch. Let's see. On the monthly, we're looking for anything that's oversold 30-40%. Humanity token. IP's close, but no cigar. 28% off there. Still my top pick in the top in the monthly, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much still good. Pippin is still a fun one to play. Optimism still down 29% after losing, of course, their partnership with Base. Nothing really new to talk about here, guys. I'm looking at Pippin and IP mostly for some swings and sort of some fun, but that's about it, guys. No financial, not financial advice. Just my 2 cents this morning.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, and I cannot wake up this morning. Let's see what else. I think they're gonna have IBM on next. I really don't want to hear from IBM. Let's see what we can dig up for crypto news. I'm gonna probably make this a short one, guys. I want to go back to bed. I'm tired. 3 a.m., man. 3 a.m. We were up way too late last night. Just trying to keep the peace in the community. Crypto Quint says Otaku's first rug pull. Yes, that's right. You guys missed it. I did rug pull a Pippin on my community. I guess if you can call it that. I made like $30-40. And I rugged my community up for $40. So watch out, guys. Watch out. Shit. But I warned everyone. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the money. I was up like $50. Screw it. I'm just gonna take it. All right. Let's see what else we got. Get back in here. I guess we can read the headlines. Screw it. We can read the headlines. Give IBM a chance to get the hell off the Bloomberg. Okay, Iran hit UAE infrastructure. United Arab Emirates infrastructure as gas field sets ablaze. Tanker struck near Strait of Hormuz. Of course, that's all the rage these days. Anything near Hormuz. Israel says Iran security chief Ali Larijani has been killed in a strike. I mean, he's not the only one allegedly to be killed. We're still looking at Netanyahu, because more of these videos keep popping up, guys, of him like extra fingers. There was a new video came out where his ring finger was exposed to be like the ring just disappeared in the scene. I don't know if you guys saw that one. So it is possible that Netanyahu actually has met his maker during all of this as well. And who knows what could happen after all that goes down, if he's really alive or dead. Okay, oil jumps 4% as doubts linger over the U.S.-backed plan to protect the Strait of Hormuz. Senators tell ByteDance to immediately shut down the C-Dance AI video app. We've got Trump says he's going to think that he's going to have the honor of taking Cuba. He's going to do whatever the hell he wants with it, is what he said. Do whatever he wants with it. Amazon rolls out 1 hour, 3-hour delivery, ultra-fast shipping trend grows in the United States. That's, of course, they've been building that for a while, though. That's not really that new. I know they had like select items in certain cities you can order like within an hour or two already as of last year. Trump signals coalition to force the open Hormuz is not quite ready yet. Some are less than enthusiastic. But I don't know. He keeps curtailing or derailing the media when they ask him questions. One of those recent interviews, he's like, "Oh yeah, we won. It's over. Yeah, they got nothing left. You're gonna end within a week, sir? Oh no, we're not done yet." So, wait, we blew them up. We're done, but we're not done. Okay. We'll see how long that plays out. My guess is maybe another few weeks. I don't know. The dollar is back on top for now. Of course, getting back to 100 on the Dixie. But we're still showing steady weakness. It's not like we're all of a sudden back in good graces with the world, This is the Dixie on the year going basically sideways now, almost. Still down to the right a little bit, from 103 to 199.5 right now on the year. If you look at the 3-year, though, it's still down and to the right, from a high of 110 almost on the 3-year. And of course, we haven't really got back to the highs we saw back in before the great financial crisis back in 2003. We were sitting at about 120 on the Dixie. So I don't know. I still think that there's still more pain to come. I don't think we're going to see a rise out of the dollar just yet. But with all the war effort, of course, a lot of fear shaking the markets. Doomer boomers love to jump back into the Dixie. All right, let's see what else we have here. Private credit's off ramp emerges as investors look to cash out and default fears grow. Private credit fears. I think we're looking at an 8%. They're getting concerns of people, of course, taking out their funds early. Alibaba launches a agentic AI tool. Peloton's launching bikes and treadmills for gyms. Just not feeling most of these today. All right, that's about it. And of course, if you guys have been catching up with me last night, you heard about me talking about the Clarity Act back in the spotlight again. Let's take a look and see what Polymarket's looking at this morning. 62% yesterday. It came down a percent today, up from 55% just last week. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with Yahoo News as well. What have we got in the Yahoo News? The Iran war just ripped up the playbook, and for central banks, surging oil prices have plunged the Fed and its peers into a dilemma around 2 key risks. It's going to be a fun conversation with Pal tomorrow. Let's go back into TradFi one more time, and then I want you guys to help me build out this bingo card for tomorrow.
The best capability.
They're still talking to IBM. We're going to just jump over that. And we are talking about over here in CNBC.
Obviously, at least make the case at that point to the special committee as to why they were superior. They're going to try again. Carl?
We're talking about private credit concerns.
Yields down a little bit across the curve with the 10-year right around 4.2. Jim, we're going to see you in the next hour for your live interview with Jensen Huang. In the meantime, Dow's up 440.
Damn, they're going to get Jensen on again. Holy crap. Oh, man, he's going to have a big week this week. All right, so I guess they're going to interview him here within the hour. I guess we could hang out till 10:30. Damn it. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I'm beat from last night. All right, what are we doing right now? Bitcoin sitting at 73,800, possibly trying to get back above 74K this morning. We'll see what happens right around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Usually we see a correction by then, and we'll see if the market makers want to kind of leave us alone like they have been here recently. Again, we are the day before PAL, right? So we're at FOMC Eve right now. So usually we do see a little bit of a correction before PAL gets out there and rattles the markets. Oh, speaking of PAL, and everyone's on break, guys, what are we throwing on the bingo card for tomorrow? Right? What are we doing here? We had some fun stuff on there last time. Definitely want to have oil on there this time. I got gold on there. I have the housing market, man. They still have housing market on here. Yes, we do. Housing. Don't you love that? Comic Sans in the morning. Yeah, there you go. Some of that Comic Sans in the morning. Yeah, Fed independency, his dual mandate. Of course, he's going to say that crap. He's going to be wearing that purple tie. So we got no-brainers here. Obviously, he's going to be speaking about the economy. The Dixie tariffs, right? He loves talking about tariffs and blaming and stuff on that. We love that too. Even though we know where it's coming from. We know where all the inflation's coming from.
The
they
U.S.
can't
federal
stop.
government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're effectively
Borrowing for future generations. Yes. I've watched them say that that exact line like 4 times now on the live. I don't know. I think most of these are pretty much a given. We haven't had a bingo on PAL in a while though, so I do want to kind of mix it up. I do want to mix it up. Housing. How about let's see. Yeah, Crypto Clint's trying to figure out something too. Oh no. Speaking of rug pulls in the chat. Oh no, here we go. Here we go again. We got a link that I probably shouldn't click on. Are you guys bullish?
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times
If you're
it
not
by
awake, you're
1
going to be awake
billion,
now.
And you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Gotta bring the bull out now, yeah! Oh shit. I don't think you're bullish enough. Just like I don't think you're happy enough.
I don't think you're happy enough. I'll teach you to be happy. I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs. I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
Oh shit, you guys are nuts. Alright, well at least you got me waking up a little bit more. Alright, I guess we can play around with this a little bit more tonight too. I don't need to finish this up right now. But yeah, of course we'll be doing PAL Bingo again tomorrow. Like always, like we usually do. It usually doesn't happen until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon though. So yeah, we're going to be doing 3 live streams tomorrow as well. Bitcoin breaking a little bit down, a little bit further. Still has not touched the trend line though. Still waiting for it to do that. And yeah, sitting right now 73,500. And I wouldn't be surprised we lose trend. Guys, we've been up on this for so damn long. A nice pullback right now. We can even come back down the bottom of the channel. I've been saying this for days. 68,000 would be fine. It'd be a terrible move to look at and watch, but I'd be okay with it. But more than likely, it's going to come down here and hit the middle of this parallel channel on our new leg up. So we see a little bit of a correction here. You can even go back down a little bit here to like maybe 70,000 flat. That's fine too. And again, the lowest we can even go down to is about $65,000 and still be on the trend, man. So again, I'm not fearful at all when it comes to all this. I think we're still going the right direction, man. Up and to the right. Higher, new high, lower highs, higher lows, whatever. new higher lows as we continue on forward. All right, on Bitcoin. All right, let's get back to it. Are they done with IBM now? We still got about 5 minutes. Oh, we're about 5 minutes. I can probably jump into crypto news here soon. Let's go. Autism feels this. Crypto quit in the chat. God, they really still have IBM on. My God. I guess we could catch the tail end of this real quick. I'll give them a minute, and then we got to jump over into crypto news.
Our partnerships with academia, with institutions. I'm so excited by what we're doing in Illinois, but also at RPI, with MIT, and in other places. We have done some work with the national labs. Yeah. This is all tells us how tangible it is, and you can feel it. People are now realizing this is not science fiction. This is not engineering to get through the next 2 to 3 years.
I think I can feel your energy today.
Okay.
Congratulations on the completion of the Confluent deal. And
I'll take that though. No. This is not science fiction. It's reality. Since I've been saying that for years, guys. The robots are coming. The robots are coming. The robots are coming. I just showed you guys a video last night of a guy playing against a robot, playing tennis against a robot. Oh man. And they eventually break down, but they don't get tired. They don't sleep. They will replace you in a heartbeat. All right. What else we got here?
Resigned from my position as director of the National Counterterrorism Center, effective today. I cannot, in good conscience, support the ongoing war in Iran. Iran posed no immediate threat to our nation, and it is clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby.
All right. Yes. We know. That's definitely one of the narratives. Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on. Crypto news. Let's just jump into it. We'll start with CoinDesk. Cryptonews.net. Screw it. AI-linked crypto token surge as NVIDIA Jensen Huang touts the agentic future. We actually covered that one yesterday. We actually read it, so that's old, 15 hours ago. Will Zcash price rise above $300 after confirming bullish reversal pattern? Of course, there's a Hopium article there for Zcash. It's just capital rotating back and forth between these privacy sector coins. And speaking of another coin that's in the privacy sector that keeps having a little bit of capital rotation, Zama coming back down to test the support right now at around 218. Decent place right now on the pullback. Last night we were watching this one attempt a breakout. Still can't quite get above $58 million market cap, but it was a lot of fun either way, hanging out with the Chaos crew and trading last night. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ripple looks to expand crypto and payment services in Brazil. CoinDesk 20 performance update, yada yada. Citigroup cuts Bitcoin and Ethereum targets as U.S. crypto legislation stalls. Ooh, there's a little bit of an update there from Citigroup. They just cut that in January too. So let's see where they're at right now. Citigroup now sees Bitcoin reaching 112,000 and Ethereum at 3,175 over the next year. Draw sharply down from the prior forecast of 143,000. Damn. JP Morgan also coming out at the beginning of this year and is calling for 180 by the end of this year. And Citigroup, Citibank, whatever it was called, calling for about 140 and some change. Now down to 112. The revised forecast still suggests the substantial upside. Bitcoin was trading around 74K at the time of publication. Ethereum was sitting about $2,330. Bank said that the target's still. The bank said the inflows remain the key upside driver, though it's lowered its 12-month demand assumptions, even as the ETF demand has picked up modestly despite the geopolitical uncertainty. ETF demand where we reduce the assumption of $10 billion, 73,700 and 2.5 billion Ethereum is still the most important positive factor. Crypto market is struggling to regain, yada yada yada. But what about Michael Saylor and Stretch and all the buying? Oh man, it's crazy. They're singularly holding up the entire market, single-handedly. Okay, I gotta wake up, guys. I still can't wake up. Chainlink expands its reach across banks, central banks, and financial markets as well. That's pretty big news, I guess, coming out of Chainlink, but nothing seems to move the price of that coin. It's so undervalued, Chainlink right now. But most of the market is. Anything else breaking here this morning? Orbs unveils agentic layer 3 execution stacks for autonomous DeFi agents. Orbs. Isn't that part of the whole WorldCoin infrastructure, I think? Michael Saylor, founder of Strategy, evaluates the Bitcoin AI relationship. That came out 2 hours ago. Obviously, it's nothing new. We've been talking about that for months, years even. This of course, the technology is for the AI. It's for the robots. All right, because they're not going to take cash. Obviously. What are you, stupid? Oh, geez. All right, let's go back into TradFi one more time. Just check in and then get back more into crypto news. They're on break of Doomberg and CNBC. All right. Jumping back in. CoinDesk. What else we got? The headlines here for CoinDesk. MasterCard agrees to buy stablecoin platform BVNK for up to $1.8 billion. They're taking acquisitions right now. So they don't have to develop the technology themselves. Payments giant MasterCard moves to bridge the fiat and crypto with a $1.8 billion acquisition of UK-based stablecoin startup BVNK. The deal is intended to link on-chain stablecoin payments with MasterCard global network for cross-border transfers, remittances, and business-to-business transactions. The acquisition, which follows the failed talk between BVNK and Coinbase, so it looks like they took advantage of that partnership falling apart, underscores that MasterCard's broader push into digital assets and rising stablecoin payment volumes is expected to close by year-end, pending regulatory approvals. And of course, MasterCard's been making deals for years. I remember some of the first deals they were testing on the Solana network back in like 2021 or 23 in the bear market, 22-23, when Solana was just $10. Good times. Guys, enjoying the mini bear market we're having now? Let's get back to that poll. It looks like 70% you guys now say that Declared Act is likely to pass in this year. Only 30% of you guys saying no, it will not pass this year, with 21 votes right now on the poll. Thanks again, guys, for participating on that. Interesting to see how you guys are almost lining up with Polymarket too. We just had 72% on Polymarket's betting site last week. All right, let's see what else we got here on CoinDesk. Anything else breaking? It's BVNK with MasterCard. Ripple looks to expand crypto payment services to Brazil. Aren't they making that? Aren't they still making those CBDCs for other countries like Brazil and Argentina? Ripple. I'm looking at you. Citigroup, Bitcoin and Ethereum targets the U.S. Crypto legislation stalls. We already covered that. Argentina joins growing list of countries blocking Polymarket betting sites. Okay, so that's going to be there. We still haven't got that available in America. It's kind of weird, too, because we have other markets available in America. It's kind of dumb. We're also building that one on True Social. PayPal expands its stablecoin into 70 markets. When are we going to... That was supposed to come back last year. Polymarket, yeah. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Bitcoin hits the wall at 35K, while on-chain energy markets run hot. Bitcoin consolidation seen with the remaining overboughts. Bitcoin, okay. Hits an 8-day winning streak. But 2022 bear market saw 1-2. Yes, 2022. So we were talking about that the other night. We were talking about how we haven't had this 8-day streak on Bitcoin since 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Crazy. All right, let's take a look at another run at TradFi, see if they're doing anything, and then get back over there. Doomberg's still on break. CNBC is back, and they have Jensen Huang coming up here in the next probably 20-30 minutes. So I'm trying to stay awake for that. If you guys are just joining us, we were up way too late last night. settling with some people out of crackheads last night and throw people out. It sucks, man. It sucks. I just ask you one thing, man. Just don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Good morning, Gamma Goddess. Just making coffee. Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family. Good morning, Gigi in the house. Cliff says that will Pal answer questions about the guilty-looking federal judge ruling? No, probably not. Probably not. John Doe says this is smart bingo. Yep. Bingo. Doing another bingo tomorrow. Again, we're trying to build the card up. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. We have not really gotten POW in a while on bingo. We get Trump almost every time, like 4 or 5 times. Last time we filled the entire damn card except for like 2 spaces. So I definitely want to try to get POW this time around. We gotta get him for sure. He's obviously not gonna bring up anything crypto. We always throw that in there for fun. I usually throw it on the edge, kind of a throwaway. But yeah, he usually doesn't mention it. So we'll see what we get. I like the fun. I throw Bitcoin on there just because it's on brand. Either way, but yeah, we gotta get some other things. So how about Warsh? He was asked about Warsh last time. He'll probably get asked about Warsh again. Actually, he wasn't asked at the meeting. He was asked at the other. What the hell's going on with this? I can't freaking edit that for some reason. So I'm assuming he's gonna get. Really? Why is it not letting me? Warsh. He'll probably ask about his replacement again as we get closer. We only have a couple months left until he gets replaced. And then also probably going to be asked about whether or not he's going to be staying on the board, right? Staying on the board. I guess we can put that here too. Stay on board. Fed board. Come on, guys. You guys got anything for me? Anything? I don't think so. All right. I'm just playing around with the bingo card for tomorrow. While we're waiting for TradFi to come back from break. Let's get back over there. Good morning, Andy. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? Of course, we had some fun last night in the Patreon. If you guys were there trading with us, it was a good time. I'm still looking at Pippin, man. I feel like I want another position in Pippin because that thing is it's just so oversold. To get back up to resistance where we are now, it's about 100% move. It's just stupid if that plays out like it usually does on Pippin. All right. Let's get back to it. How's Doomberg? How's CNBC? Still waiting for Jensen Huang to come out in the live and talk about again some of the things he mentioned yesterday. He had a lot to say about OpenClaw. You know, we've been talking about that a lot here since February when it went viral. The statements that he made yesterday, just to update you guys on that. If you didn't see his press conference, see if I can find that clip. I might have saved it. There's the Clarity Act there, of course, being talked about, having a meeting today. Oh yeah, I got shilled yesterday by Crypto Crow. If you guys missed that last night, Crypto Crow stopped on by and yeah, he shilled me to his audience. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, so we had the Clarity Act in the news. Yesterday, of course, talking about how they're going to be meeting with senators today. Still probably going to happen around 2 o'clock. It's going to be a closed door meeting. But I think they're going to have some set time today in the Senate to discuss it as well. Okay, so yeah, I want to show you the Jensen clip from yesterday and OpenClaw. Because the chart he showed on that adoption curve was stupid.
So Peter Steinberger's here, and he wrote a piece of software. It's called OpenClaw, and I don't know if he realized how successful it's going to be, but the importance is profound. OpenClaw is the #1. It's the most popular open source project in the history of humanity, and it did so in just a few weeks. It exceeded what Linux did in 30 years. And it's that important. It is that important. It will do, well, this is all you do, okay? We're announcing our support of it. Let me just quickly go through this. I want to show you.
That was pretty much it. But yeah, of course, he was pushing a lot of the autonomous innovation and everything else at his press conference yesterday. So we're just, if you guys are just joining us, we're just catching you up today. If you missed yesterday's conference, he's going to be on CNBC here in the next probably 20 minutes or so. And we're just kind of waiting for that. I'm watching that in the corner of my eye. on one of my other screens. All right, let's get back over to the chat real quick, catch up with you guys. How are you guys doing this morning? Bitcoin's trending around 73,700. Still hasn't got back down the trend line, where I think we're going to hit, of course, this morning. It's fine if we don't. I'd love to be wrong, but, you know, I'm tired of being right, guys. Of course, last night calling for baseline bear. We didn't even get as high as 76. We saw a couple wicks close to there. I think we got through it maybe once. 77 was where I was talking about the highest we would see on our baseline target. And our bear case scenario coming back down the trend line. Still playing out today, probably soon. All right, let's see what else we got here in the chat. 22 watchers, only 14 likes, guys. Don't forget to get the like and subscribe. The likes in, don't forget to likes in. Of course, helping me out on the algorithm. Clips says in the chat, Joe Kent, who works under the Tulsi Gabbard as director of National Counterterrorism Center, has resigned over the war in Iran. Damn, Cliff. Thanks for a little bit of alpha there, because I didn't know who the hell that was. They're rattling that off. Cliff also says MasterCard announced our intent to acquire BBNK. Yes, we just covered that about 5-10 minutes ago. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Patreon, or you're Gwei. You don't want to be Gwei, or do you? I think you want to be Gwei. Still watching that move on Gwei. I still have a position in it too. Still up on it. When we came back down to test that 3.8, 3.6 is where I got a little bit of a fun buy action in there. And my order got filled. Cool stuff happening with Gwei. And again, if you guys want to get find some entries with us, it only is $15 a month to hang out with the Chaos crew. $15 a month, less than a bottle of Tito's, less than whatever. A bottle of your favorite poison. Doesn't have to be Tito's. Doesn't have to be Tito's. All right. Yes, of course, you too can hang out with the Chaos crew and participate in some of our gains. It doesn't matter if we're going up or down. We're making money either way. All right. It's so funny last night with Pippin. All right. Let's get back to it. Still waiting for the news to roll on out. Where is my browser? Let's get back over to Doomberg, see what they're talking about, and then jump back into crypto news. Still talking about NVIDIA. Like I said, I'm waiting for Jensen Huang to get back over on CNBC on the other side. All right, let's jump on over to Cointelegraph. Take a look and see what's going on over here. South Korea. South Korea? Police drafts crypto seizure rules after custody lapses. They're fighting over custody over in South Korea, it sounds like right now. Bitcoin Standard author explores the reality where decentralized gold stopped World War I. Damn. Metaplanet's Japan Bitcoin bet. That's old news, but of course they're making moves in Japan with the largest treasury asset company in Japan, Metaplanet. Maestro launches a mining-backed Bitcoin credit market for institutions. PayPal expands PYUSD stablecoin to users in 70 countries. Damn. That's a pretty big move. Of course, you can't stop PayPal. And of course, they've been involved in crypto since the last cycle, which was 2021, when they offered, I think it was only like 4 coins, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin back then. They have obviously have a lot more to offer now with their stablecoin and everything else. Bitcoin Standard author, I think I already read that headline. Bitcoin adoption metric says that one thing, price action says another, yada, yada, yada. I'm not feeling any of this stuff here. Argentina court orders nationwide block of Polymarket over gambling. We kind of got a hint of that over on the other, I think on CoinDesk earlier. South Korea police, yeah, it's the same stuff. Yeah, same. Trump ups the pressure for Fed Chair Powell to cut rates. That one, of course, right now. That was one of the narratives we had yesterday. And, of course, getting closer to the meeting, he's going to amp up the pressure. So that's probably all said and done now. He ain't going to do nothing either way. It'll be fun to see what he has to say. Guys, let me know if you still have anything to add to tomorrow's bingo card. We are building the bingo card for tomorrow. Building it up. It's been a while since we had a win on Pal's card, too. I think we haven't had one in, like, the last 2 meetings. So I really want to get this one for Pal. I'm trying hard this time. Gonna try hard. Let's see. How about the Fed's balance sheet? Let's see if they mentioned the Fed's balance sheet. Quantitative easing, right? Quantitative easing, money printing, man, money printing. Probably not going to mention the stable coins. Like to put those on the edge somewhere. Crypto related stuff, right? Let's see. I like to put soon there because that's an inside joke. But you know what? Screw it. I'm going to put a quantitative easing in there. Quantitative easing. All right. Still waiting for, the news. I'm waiting for CNBC to come back. They should have Jensen Wong after the break, or if not, the next 15 minutes. All right. So, yeah, of course, Powell is getting called out by Trump yesterday. Nothing really new to see there. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to go into some doom scrolling now after checking out maybe Daily Hodl, see if there's anything else we might be missing. Of course, the real way to double check is checking out Crypto Twitter, the real news platform over on X. Hedge fund traders is all from yesterday. All this news hasn't really been updated. It's all, from yesterday. All right, going over to doom scrolling, guys. Going to doom scrolling. Just never know if we're going to get banned every time I jump over here. I do have a couple things I was sharing in bed last night because I couldn't freaking sleep. I guess I can start with that. I was all hyped up from last night. Oh, boy. Let's see. Come on. What the hell? All right. Let me see. Where is the thing? Why can't I get back to my page? All right, I must have shared it. Okay, the Banking Senate update. I guess I shared this. I forgot to mention it today so far. Senate Banking Committee meeting tomorrow on the next Clarity Act markup. Resolution expected next week, according to Senator Tim Scott and Eleanor Tourette reporting. Senate Banking Chair Senator Tim Scott is expected to face a big question at the DC Blockchain Summit today. When will the next Clarity Act markup happen? Right now, markup cannot be scheduled. They're not close enough to a resolution. Come on, why is it jumping around? Okay, so right now the markup can't be scheduled. The biggest remaining fight is until the remaining fight is resolved. Stablecoin yield. Digital Chamber CEO Cody Carbone says the two sides are getting very close to a deal. They're getting closer and closer to a deal, so feel confident we can reach a resolution in the next week. The reported compromise will ban yield on idle balances while still allowing transaction-based rewards. That's where they are right now in the fight. And it's not just the yield, like I mentioned yesterday on this. It's not just the yield on stablecoins that really everything's coming down to. We're also having the de facto every asset is by default going to be deemed a security until appealed to be otherwise a commodity. Out the gate. So that's kind of another thing that is in this bill that doesn't really, of course, sit very well with a lot of innovators and developers. Anyway, so according to a report, Angela Brooks also emerged as gatekeepers on the talks. If this happens, Clarity Act markup can come to be seen as next week. More to come. We do get another vote next week. That would be, I guess, stupendous, but I'm not expecting anything to pass, and it's not a great bill. It's still not a great bill. Senate Bank Committee Chair Tim Scott set to kick off the event today on a fireside chat that is expected to be asked the critical question: when will his committee hold the next markup bill? On the bill, will Scott be obliged to give a ballpark estimate? Could be coming out today, guys. Could be coming out today. He believes that negotiations between the crypto industry and the banks are nearing a conclusion. Ban the yield on idle balances and allowing transaction-based rewards. There you go. All right. Let's see if we can get back into TradFi one more time. Looks like Jensen Huang is still not there. Let me refresh it because it paused for some reason over there. Okay. I don't think so. Maybe not.
The reason is because many respondents focusing on the negative effect.
Yeah. Okay, we're still talking about oil and the effect of the Fed tomorrow. What else do we have? Doomberg right now going back into anything? They're on break, and we're going to do some more scrolling, some more doom scrolling. Of course, the real news over on X. 2026 altcoin season. Oh my God. Really? There you go. That's what I was expecting. Gradually, then suddenly. on Bitcoin. Yes, with breakout. Oh my God. Paul Barron says that my DC sources are sounding the alarm. The banks might about to win the war on the stablecoin yield. Negotiations of the Clarity Act are hitting a fever pitch. A resolution is nearing conclusion and could be reached as early as next week. And of course, the thing I just read is basically what Paul Barron is also telling his audience as well. Do love me, Paul Barron. So you guys, don't forget to check out his channel too if you've never seen Paul Barron. He is a great one to watch. And I still watch him today. I've been watching him for like the last 5-6 years. Very professional and has good, decent insights. Some people I don't agree with that come on his show, but anyway. NVIDIA just announced that data centers in space. That's of course from his press release yesterday. All your ex-girlfriends right now after Bitcoin hits $200,000. Oh my God. Oh, geez. Treasury rolls out the $15 billion debt buyback plan. Right now, it looks like coming from cryptoverse. I'm George, you're George. We're all otaku. Of course, coming from the old George there. Following last week's $14.7 billion in accepted bids, the signal is a clear strategy to stabilize cash balances and curb borrowing costs. The market is still adopting to the decisive move by the Treasury, and they still, of course, do their buybacks. They're doing an average of, $40 to $60 billion every single month this year. That was starting back in December of last year. All right, and again, we're getting closer and closer to 39 trillion. So close, guys, I can taste it. I can taste it, and it's not that far along. We print about an average of $6 to $8 billion a day to facilitate the government, and a loan. And it would only be about 10 or 12 days until we hit that nice round number of 39 trillion. 39 trillion. Whew. All right. Clarity Act fixes deadline as time runs out. Lawmakers in the United States Congress are running out of time. This came out 6 hours ago from BSCN. Coming out of time to pass the Clarity Act. They only have so much time right now scheduled on the Senate floor. Galaxy Digital's head of research, Alex Thorne, warned the bill must clear the committee by the end of April, the next month. He said the failure would make the 2026 passage extremely low probability. The bill also needs to reach the Senate floor by early May. Stablecoin yield disputes remain the main sticking point. Delays could push the crypto regulation into election uncertainty after the midterms, of course. All right. You're still early. You're still early. All right, guys. I'm still waiting for TradFi news. Trying to catch up on crypto here. Wife material right there. That's how you find a real one. Mario Nofall says Trump just declared war on Wall Street landlords. 2 executive orders signed live with no auto pen. Order 1, bring community banks back into the mortgage game. Order 2, slash construction costs for home builders. And the message is simple. We want America to be a nation of owners, not renters. Whether you like them or not, nobody wins the hedge funds own your street. What? When the hedge funds own your entire street. Yeah, gotcha. All right. And I guess we're looking at the, they got Jensen on right now for his interview.
Well, I guess we all do. Our growth is accelerating at a larger scale. That's surprising for people. And the end markets are really growing. We've reached this point in AI called the inflection of inference. And so we've reached the inference inflection. And so, our growth is accelerating. We would love to see everybody enjoy it.
Well, people got a little trapped by the 500 billion to a trillion, and I like that, over 2025, 2027. What trapped me was that when we were talking around Michael Dell yesterday, that Jim, do you remember when I told you that ChatGPT could be big? And I said, well, yeah, I do, 10 years ago. And he goes, Nemo Claw. He said, Nemo Claw, this may be even bigger. I start my morning with Nemo Claw. Could you explain to people why this may be what we're thinking about over the next 5 years and not something involving margins over the last 5 minutes?
Well, first of all, I said at the keynote, and I referenced a number I used previously because I want to give everybody a baseline.
We need that.
And so last year I said that about this point, that we had $500 billion of high confidence visibility of Blackwell and Rubin. That's it. Obviously our company sells other things.
Right.
We have, CPUs, we have storage processors, we have networking, and so we have all kinds of things that we sell in addition to that. We have $500 billion worth of visibility. And at this point, with another 21 more months to go to the end of 2027, we already have high confidence visibility of $1 trillion plus of Blackwell and Rubin. Not anything else, just Blackwell and Rubin. And so, we still have 21 more months of new orders coming in. Right. We still have all of the other things that NVIDIA sells. And so I just wanted to give everybody a baseline. The ecosystem needs to know directionally where NVIDIA is going. Now, of course, we plan with the supply chain. We help everybody with their capacity building. We prepare all the technology partners so that we can support $1 trillion worth of Blackwell and Rubin. And so it's an incredible thing.
But what about my gaming chips?
Yeah.
What I heard
Where am I going to be able to build a new computer?
Maybe my biggest takeaway was it's already going to be making you not money, but a huge amount of money, and that's not part of the trillion.
No. Yeah, we started production of Grok version 3. It's a really, really special company, and we're going to add Grok, not to every part. Vera Rubin is so incredible that it's really hard to add value to Vera Rubin. That engine is so incredible. And so, but there's some part of the workload, I think about 25% of the workload, where we could add Grok to it. And so for 25% of the workload, we could increase our opportunity even more. And so
people will be paying for this. One of the reasons why I think is that everyone's so worried about high bandwidth memory and the cost. I don't remember wrong, but this kind of gets around that. The cost is going to be lower, your margins will be higher.
Yeah, we're the only company in the world that now optimizes the entire data center across 3 different types of memories. HBM, and we have some excellent partners there, HBM4 coming. LPDDR5, the world's first low-power memory used in data centers. We invented the whole idea. Everybody's going to use it in the future, but we're the only company in the world that optimizes around that today. And then third, we now have SRAM. So we have 3 different types of memories that we could optimize the workload across. And, NVIDIA is really, really good at extreme co-design, where we optimize across all of these different technologies, building these AI factories.
And then at the same time, you talked about self-driving. Now, self-driving, that's 50 trillion. And you're going to get your share of self-driving. Yesterday, I heard a dominant share. I did not know you would dominate in that market.
We are going to be very, very large. We've been working on self-driving for about 10 years now. Our strategy is not to build a self-driving car. Our strategy is to build a platform so that everybody can have self-driving cars. We partner with Mercedes first. We're now on the road. It is the highest rated safety autonomous vehicle in the world today. And so I'm very proud of that. We're now also in BYD, the largest electric car company in the world, Hyundai, Geely, and Nissan. Among the consisting of all the 5 so far, that's 20% of the world's manufactured cars. And yeah, we have GM and Toyota on top of that. And so this is going to be our strategy is to help Uber and help all these companies create a large fleet of autonomous vehicles.
Now let's talk about the kind of robot that I didn't know I'd hear about. The agent robot. I saw yesterday for the first time that I have the opportunity to be smarter, to be able to create, to be able to do things I never thought, because I've got a new buddy with me.
Yeah.
It was viewed as soporific by the crowd. I thought it was explosive.
Yeah, it was incredible. There's a guy named Peter Steinberger.
Yes.
And he created this thing called
He's
OpenClaw.
the first $1 billion whatever.
He created this thing called OpenClaw. It reminds me of back in the old days when Linux first came out, or Kubernetes first came out, or HTML first came out for the internet. These open standards at the time came out modestly. In the case of OpenClaw, literally overnight, in just a few weeks, it was able to achieve the most popular open source project in history, exceeding Linux, exceeding Kubernetes, exceeding every one of these open standards. And the reason for that is it's this simple to download 1-line command, and you create for yourself an agent, basically a digital robot. Instead of asking questions like what and how and where, which is what chatbots can answer, you ask it to do build, create, help, organize,
Cure.
These are
Build a house.
That's right. Build, exactly. These are agents. These are basically an AI that can actually use tools and solve problems. It's
They're
incredible.
the fourth industrial revolution.
That's the dream always, and OpenClaw made it possible. And now it's completely open source.
Well, I think you had to give everybody what they wanted yesterday. I think some took away an incremental notion. I took away an explosive notion and a wonderment notion. That's why I'm glad you're going to stay with me, because we're going to talk a little bit more about not earnings per share, but a new world.
Terrific.
A new world that NVIDIA's created. And not just the world that made it so that you have
the robots are coming! The robots are coming!
You get to see it right here at GTC.
Well, I'm very excited. I know. One last thing I do want to just ask: are we still doing dirty, dangerous, and dull robots, so I don't have to do them?
You're going to do what?
The robots. They do dirty, dangerous, and dull things.
Well, they do things that either we can't do, they do things that we don't want to do, and they can do things all the time.
Well, then are they willing to
It's a way to say dirty jobs there, Kramer.
Nobody can clean toilets at least better than I can, but that's, you know, that's a gift.
Has there ever been a job that you were willing to do?
Everybody's good at something. That's what I was good at.
So, I mean, were you happy with yesterday?
Yeah. I'm proud of all the ecosystem partners here. I'm proud of all the announcements that we made. We revolutionized AI factories again, introduced a level of performance and energy efficiency by another 10x. And then if you add Grok to that, 35 times. And so I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the fact that all of these ecosystem partners here are helping to build this future industrial revolution. The number of companies that are here is incredible. Every single industry is represented, from healthcare to transportation to retail to manufacturing, right? It's just everybody's here.
Everyone
large companies,
is a client
smart. Yeah, it's
of
incredible.
Jensen Huang. We're going to have more with you, much more with you. Jensen's the co-founder and CEO of NVIDIA. You have to turn on Mad Money tonight to find out more, but it was explosive, not incremental, and that's why you must watch. Thank you, Jensen.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim, our
All
thanks to
right,
you.
so we just had our live interview with Jensen Huang after his press conference yesterday. Just basically touching some of the keynotes from yesterday. And of course, I already showed you guys the open call clip. Of course, that's everyone's talking about right now. And after that press release, everyone in the world is going to be talking about it even more. All right, over 600,000 users have signed up Rent a Human, a new platform allowing human AI agents to hire humans for real-world physical tasks, bridging the gap between digital intelligence and physical execution. Yeah, we haven't talked about that in a couple weeks. We haven't mentioned that in a couple weeks. Yeah, Cliff, I remember we were talking about that at the end of February, as this the whole entire thing really just started to take off in February with Moltbook, OpenClaw, and everything else. Developing from that. I scared myself away. I might have to find a way to ease my concerns and just do it anyway. But I am terrified of getting on that and having all my accounts being taken over by bots. I don't know. I may have to put a little bit of trust into it. But you definitely need to do it on a machine that has not had any sort of data that you don't want, of course, to get out, because they are off the rails, guys, off the rails. Buy a mini Mac, a Mac Mini. That's what everyone's doing. Yeah, the Mac Mini thing. See, you guys know in the chat, that's how widespread this has gotten. You guys know exactly what people have been doing for the past few weeks. That's what everyone's been doing. They've been buying those Mac Minis, throwing it on there. And just going with it. They had them sell out in the past few weeks, so I'm not sure where they are now. 1inch.com. John Doe, yeah. Of course, Aster does its move. It looks like Aster just moved then. Yeah, it looks like Aster's moving. Let's take a look and see how the market's reacting. Bitcoin is about ready to test 74K, 1030 right now. And of course, we just got done with Jensen Huang. It's about time to go back to bed, guys. Time to go back to bed. All right. Let's get back over here. What is Doomberg talking about? Anything? Airline executives are upbeat as travelers book summer flights. Jet fuel is starting to come up as well. I wonder how much gas is doing right now. How's oil doing? Oil price chart. trading view because I don't want to add the damn thing to my. I'm lazy. I don't want to add it to my chart. God. U.S. oil. Right now looking at 94. Damn, still up there. 94 on crude. All right. Let's take a look at the overall sentiment. See how we're still holding up here. I'll do another check. I want to check out the order books on Bitcoin too. We haven't done that today this morning. All right. Let's take a look. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to check out. Oh my God, did I just close it? I did. Don't forget to check out Kim, by the way, still on and bringing you, of course, the heat map for free. So you have to pay for Bookmap. I clicked on the wrong X. I'm tired, man. We were up till 3 o'clock in the morning last night, hanging out with the Chaos crew on the Patreon. All right, 74,000 right now hitting on Bitcoin. We did wipe out the strongest level of support that the bears had left. If we go back up for another pass, it's very possible we start shooting up towards that 80 magnet, 80 like a magnet. Let's zoom on in and take a look and see, analyze what's going on with the order books today. All right, today's another day. Today's another day. We still got legs at 74,000 right now. The bulls right now are ahead in overall inflows by about $1 billion, so nothing too crazy. We're about ahead about $2 billion yesterday. You saw we did some damage yesterday as well. We are setting up shop at 73,200, 73,300 probably for support. So look at 73.3 for support. Yeah, trying to get back above 74 and some change. 74.3 being the largest level to retest right now until we hit these bigger targets like 75 again, hopefully by the afternoon. Intraday trading, of course, still about 2 hours away in the U.S. market. And yeah, you can see all the damage we did yesterday as we smashed through all of the high levels of resistance, taking it off the board. There's nothing left there, guys. Nothing left there. Yeah, the only thing we really have left is that 80K. 80K is the big one. And for us to get up there, it's probably going to take Powell, you know, to speak, get over that, move on. Hopefully Thursday could be a better trading day. If not, we might have to wait till next week to see 80K. But I'm still bullish that we're going to get back up there unless we see, of course, Black Swan-like event coming soon. 65,000 still holding the largest level of support in that range. Speaking of range, that is basically still between 65 and 68, our baseline, right? Our baseline. From the last couple weeks. So we are again building up another leg up. It's again, this is exactly what I've been telling you guys for weeks now. We've just been building, of course, new level of support. 60K being the bottom of that old channel, of course, coming back off of Bitcoin's low from 2.5. So again, more and more likely, less likely, I should say, that we do see the 55 or anything lower than 60K anytime soon. All right, so that's where we are right now. New areas, again, I shouted this yesterday. I got excited because we got new areas popping up all across the board. Not as exciting as it was yesterday. There was an influx of new open orders for longs and shorts. Again, pushing the entire thing higher. Not as exciting as it looked yesterday because it was more prominent yesterday, but you can still see it on the board here as we do get into a second day of these areas being opened, right? These, of course, what I was shouting out yesterday, those there. But yeah, when they're popping up, I'm just like, oh yeah, that means the market's going to be going up a little bit, pushing the demand up a little bit up there as we move on forward. I know we're going to have more, of course, chop around 75, but we have basically destroyed what was remaining there. They're attempting to build that up a little bit more now. Again, a little bit higher, 76K being the closest area of contingency. And then we're going to be seeing that 77, 78 in the middle down there. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Just a little bit of chop until we hit that 80K. It's going to pull like a magnet once we get push on through that 76, 77 range. All right, so yeah, that's the open books right now. Me psychoanalyzing it right in front of your eyes like I do every single morning. And it's a good day. It's a good day. Still range bound between 72 and 77. 72, 77. Not bad, not bad. Building up that range again, or I get that again 75K resistance. We'll see. We'll see if it holds. That 72 or 74.3 is our area right now. We got to bust on through to get back to 75. Woo! Woo! I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Jesus. Running through. All the data. Shill hard, Redman. Jake the Snake back in the house. How's it going, Redman? Yeah, Jake the Snake. How you doing? The keeper of wrenches. Yes, the King of Chaos, out of Ohio. How you doing, King of Ohio? This morning, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Also, if you want to hang out with the Chaos crew and not be a dick, please. Not be a dick. I had to boot 2 people last night. It sucked. It sucked. We gotta do what we gotta do. Just don't be a dick, guys. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. It's the only thing I've ever asked, really. And of course, you can hang out with the Chaos crew and participate with us trading. Last night, we had some fun trading and doing a bunch of swings on the live. People making a little bit of money. People losing a few bucks. Oh yeah, and I dumped on my. I rug pulled my my community for $30 on Pippin last night. Threw like $100 at Pippin, made like $50, and then I got out like $35 ahead, and I'm like, and it's like, you just dumped on us. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. 10:40 right now. We already did the thing. TradFi slowing down. We already went through, of course, exhausting where we are right now with the news. I got to finish my taxes today. It's kind of my goal. I finished my taxes this week. It's been hell. It's been hell. Yeah, it's been hell. I'm sure you guys went through it already. If not, I wish you luck if you haven't. As it gets harder and harder to do your taxes every year with crypto. Crypto Quint says, did you boot them from the Patreon entirely? Yes, I did, Crypto Quint. Yes, I did. I unfortunately had to. Yeah, I did. It is what it is. It is what it is. C'est la vie, man. C'est la vie. All right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Again, we have PAL coming up next week. Tomorrow. We have PAL coming up, later this week. We are going to be doing bingo again, as we usually do. He hasn't said sticky in a while either, man. Like, he used to, of course, talk about, I don't think it's, transitory or sticky, of course, on the inflation. I don't even think I have transitory. Yeah, I do still have transitory on there. He more likely says transitory than sticky. But anyway, we gotta fill this one out and get another one of these going. Well, maybe he'll fall asleep. Maybe he'll fall asleep. It'll be a fun day tomorrow. We're going to have 3 live streams tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I'll be back again at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. Have a great day. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Don't sit in frog dog coins. Make some money. Get the hell out. Don't forget to take profits. I'll see you on the other side. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you all again soon.
When will then be now?
Soon. Oh yeah, I am beat, man. I am so beat. And stay up that late on a Monday, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Just don't be a dick, man. That's all I ask. Just don't be a dick. That's it. All right, guys. Sleep for the week, says Crypto Quint. Yep, I'm about ready to go catch some more Z's. I still gotta get groceries this week, man. I gotta finish my taxes. No sleep for the wicked, guys. No sleep for the wicked. All right, I'll see you guys all again tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh yeah, I got another fortune cookie tonight too. Hopefully we get something better than your desires. Your desires are coming soon. Your dearest wish will come true. Not soon enough. Not soon enough. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you later. Peace. All the things. Too much winning. Too much winning.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises. We've made the trade. The robots are rising. He's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.